Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Society from the video coming back at you with another video for your butt. Gonna do a quick tale from the hobbies, my hobby, about why you can't have baseball cards in the laundromat. My laundromat right here. And but first I'm gonna give a video response for Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike. He wants to know, why you collect, and who do you watch? I guess you're like, who do you go to? How do you decide what you're going to watch, what content on YouTube? So why do I collect baseball cards? Foremost, because I'm a hoarder. I'm just a hoarder. All right. I don't like to sell. I don't like to trade. I don't like to give away. Doesn't mean I don't do it, but, like deep down inside, it hurts me, because I'm a hoarder. Don't like, I like to keep stuff. That's, I guess, what a hoarder is. I get it, I keep it. I just feel like I'm gonna need it. I can't live without it. So yeah, I'm a hoarder down to my bone. To my Wessel, to my BMW, the big Mexican Wessel, and so that's why I collect baseball cards, because baseball cards is my number one sport. Love baseball. Came from a baseball family. Both of my parents played baseball and softball till just recently, and they just had their 70th birthdays pretty much. So that's why I collect baseball cards. Now, as far as channels on who do I watch and why do I watch, pros and cons, the first thing I'm looking for in the pros is the person, people that I'm familiar with and how they collect, what their content is all about. So every once in a while, I watch everybody. That's all my feed, but so I guess when it comes to what am I looking for? Me, basically, I'm looking for, collecting, collecting, showing some cards and some stories. That's basically what I'm looking for. So I'm not into the flipper channels, the gossip channels. So when it comes to content, like if you're breaking, I don't care about breaks. If you're showing your grades that you just received, I don't care about that. If you're just talking about cars that have gone up in price or cars that I don't care about that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I choose also my, the first videos I'm going to watch. There's some go-tos I think that always can't miss for me, because it's just about collecting, mainly, and talking about the cards and the love for them, so you get Double D, Shoebox Legends, Top 75 for one, people almost 100% of their videos fit the content that I'm looking for, so, if other type of creators don't really like to watch the gossip channels, flippers, investors, dealers like that, I first I go by collecting, and hopefully they're showing collections. That's how I pick and choose. All right. Now my laundromat story. Okay, I'm at my laundromat. I gotta go inside right now and get my clothes and put them in the dryer. But all right. When I first moved here, and the first time that my washer broke down, I had to come to the laundromat. This laundromat was really, really ghetto. This little shopping center was really ghetto. Over here, there was always this big old encampment of homeless people. And then behind me in the little corner over here, the shopping center, there's always people playing dice, and cards, playing whatever, 21, blackjack, whatever they're playing in cards. And one night, somebody got smoked. You know what I mean? I can't, because it's also where I buy my beer, my little market right here in the shopping center. And there, how they do it over here. There's flowers and 40s, just stuff coming, oh man, somebody got smoked right here. And so after that, one of the days when I came to do my laundry, they had to hire a security guard, a new security guard. They never had security before. They never had security here before. And this time they had security. I was like, they got security. And he was getting rid of all the homeless people little by little. That there hasn't been anybody there for a while now. But so he would walk around, and he went into the laundromat, and I was in there putting some baseball cards in order, to put them in a binder. Well, I was putting them in a binder actually. And he walks in the laundromat and he sees me, and it's like this Middle Eastern guy. He didn't really talk perfect English, you know what I mean? And he's like looking at him. He's like, oh, are those cards? And I'm yeah, thinking like, oh, you know, he wants to see some baseball cards. He's like, oh, no cards here, no cards here. And right away, I knew in my head, it clicked on me like what he was talking about, because whoever got smoked, you know, they were playing cards, you know, and whatever happened. And so I think when they hired a security guard, that was probably one of the first things, like, they're told, like, no cards allowed. You know what I mean? So I think that's what, and so I told him, but these are baseball cards. He's is that a game? No, no, it's not a game. He's like, let me call. And, you know, and he calls his boss, and I'm hearing him talking to his boss. And he's saying, yeah, he's got cards. And you could hear the boss like, no cards. You know, and I was like, tell him they're baseball cards. And you could tell, like, he's trying to explain to him, and that I don't think the boss had any idea really what baseball cards are or something, whatever. So anyways, I was losing that battle, and he told me, hung up, and he's like, no cards, you gotta put them away. So I had to put my cards away. And but I think it's just a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? So there's no baseball cards allowed in my laundromat. Sad. All right, you can watch, man. I'll probably put a link to like one of the old videos I used to make in my laundromat before. All right, love the hobby, people. Just keep collecting baseball cards forever. Ciao.